Morning guys, so I got my 2 charges today. Hope you're having a nice Monday. God, we've had it all today. Yesterday we had snowstorms and sunshine, and it's very slippery now. But look at that glorious sunshine. We've got blue skies and sunshine. Come on Rubes, you're not going snooping for rabbits in there. She would love, she is a bit of a, she wants to chase rabbits, bless her. It's just a quick one because obviously 2 dogs and only 2 hands. So come on Rubes, this way. Good girl. Let's carry on walking. But what a glorious day, and I just thought I'd come on and say happy Monday folks, because it is so lovely. Hang on, so I'm not getting so tangled up. These 2 are bonding so well. It's just so lovely to see. And they're walking together and they get right close. Look at them. I've had it where their tails are like linked. It's so sweet. Anyway, look at that. I just wanted to share a bit of this beautiful sunshine on this fresh Monday. Poppy started her work experience today. She's at the Dogs Trust all week on her half-term holidays. We're doing from 8:30 I think until I've got to pick her up at 4:45. So, and she's got a timetable of what's going to happen. She's just really looking forward to it. She's got all her stuff, all her change of clothes and all the things that she needs. So proud of her for just sorting it out and wanting to do that. So that's great. So the girls are doing great and the sun is shining. And Pete will be off tomorrow, so he'll be able to come on a lovely walk with us. These 2 are adorable together. Look at them. My lovely girls. Sun. Oh, sun and the breeze. Oh, it's just gorgeous today. So I always think Monday, that moon day, full of emotion and anticipation and excitement for the beginning of the week. You can roll your eyes and say, oh, Monday. But, you know, new opportunities, new starts. So that's where I'm going with this beautiful sunshine, this fresh day. Watching shoots pushing up through the dark earth. Ah, so lovely. So glorious. So whatever you might be doing on this half-term week, whether you're working or still at school or doing work experience or just doing your usual or whatever you might be doing, take a moment, just think how blessed we are to be able to see all of this stuff, to be present. You know, there is so much going on and so much change, and there's been, you know, there's a lot of reasons to stay within fear, but if we can actually step out of that and see the possibilities and listen to the bird song and all of that amazing stuff that life has to offer us, the better. We're sharing that vibration out. We're not sitting in fear. We're not feeling that. We're not sending that out. And now is the time. Let me see if I can take Tilly. Tilly, do you want to come off the lead? Ruby can't yet. She'd love to come off the lead, especially if there are deer or rabbits around. She is loving it. But no. Not yet. Yes, but whatever you might be doing, you know, we can sit in that fear space, which generates more fear. But actually, if we're brave and loving and don't react, you know, act with integrity and beauty and strength, that gentle strength, you know, people cannot react to that kind of integrity, that beautiful positive behaviour. So, you know, be mindful of that, because it's very easy to suddenly jump into it. I know, I get it, you're all human. But the more we can kind of live not through that artificial intelligence and filters and things, and actually be present and be in the real world, the healthier and happier we are. the calmer we are, the less likely we will get swooped up in other dramas, which helps our mental well-being. You know, it's all, as far as I'm concerned, that's all what it's about, isn't it? Living our best lives and doing it in a way which is, let's take this lead off you, my darling, so you can have a little snoop about. Can't do that with as I say, cannot do that with Ruby 2 yet. I call her Ruby 2 because I'm like, I'm Ruby 2. Shall we go out and do something, Ruby? She is so funny. She is adorable. And she jogs around. And I have to say, like, Tilly's confidence, because of this little Puccio, is coming on so much better. She's just happier and prancing around a bit more because she's got a pal. Haven't you? Yes. She's starting to lose a little bit of weight, I'm really pleased about, because I've been naughty. I've been spoiling her too much, and it's my own fault. And she's a young dog and she's a healthy dog, so I just need to make sure that she stays that way. So 2 walks a day, lots of playing and less treats. She's doing really well. And I know that playing with this little one's doing her no end of plays. It's so funny when they start playing together now. Just love it. Again, witnessing that joy and that connection growing, it's beautiful. And it's like those are the things, you know. I was like talking to Pete because it's late, been Valentine's weekend, what that means for a lot of folks, and it can be really difficult for a lot of folks. And also, you know, it's, you know, telling people who you love them, surely, you know. But I do that all the time, so I was thinking it's also, you know, you say I love you to a lot of people without realising you're saying it, you know, by saying take care, safe travels, I'm here, do you want a cup of tea, look after yourself, all of those things showing how much you care and how much you actually do love. We don't say love a lot, or as much as we could, but doing it in those non-verbal ways. So we're doing it in a different words, by saying, do take care of yourself, the door's always open, I'm here, I'm listening, you know, those sort of things. Do you want a cup of tea? They're little I love yous, aren't they? They are little I love yous, and it's important to remind yourself of that, you know, and taking care of yourself, because, you know, if you can't really take steps to truly embrace who you are, love yourself. We don't do it all the time, don't get me wrong, you're not perfect, but the more we can embrace our imperfections that make us truly unique and beautiful, wow, that's a beautiful loving vibration that we send out to the world, isn't it? Being that love, sending that vibration out, bringing joy, bringing smiles. It can be just, you know, just being your beautiful self, honest self, walking with integrity, walking lightly on this beautiful land that it is our honour to be able to walk on. Connecting with beautiful people, and, you know, and also, you know, it might be just saying hello to somebody or making eye contact with somebody that you don't know what they're going through, and that might make the world of difference to them. It might just help them, that little friendly gesture. Again, that's another loving vibration you're sending out, which is beautiful. And like I say, it's not with no expectation of anything back, which is so important, you know, because if we give with an open heart and an open hand, we don't question when we receive it back. And it's also teaching the next generation, our children, you know, it's not about being a walkover, but it is about not being hardened by these things and not walking in fear. That's one of the bravest things you can do, is be vulnerable and be open, isn't it? But the rewards are amazing if you do that. So there we go, a little bit of a ramble. I've got things I want to do as we go into Year of Fire Horse tomorrow. It starts, I believe so, on the 17th. So this is the final day of shedding skins, sitting with that, resting before things pick up pace to a gallop and fire, that transforming energy changes things, doesn't it? With a flame and a flash. It's exciting and warming and passionate. And we have the opportunity to bring some beautiful light into this world. So please, count your blessings. Say loving things, gentle things, kind things to yourself, to others. Recognise, when somebody needs that support from a friend, to say, I'm here, I love you, you're doing great, even when they're having a tough old time of it. How amazing are they for taking one foot in front of the other and making those positive steps? And it is hard at times, but just so proud of all the people I know that are going through things right now, that are allowing me to walk beside them, and they're sharing with me, and I'm very honoured about that. I'm very grateful that they feel they can, and I can provide a safe space for them to do that. So, again, very honoured that I'm able to provide that, because, my world, as you know, with mum's dialysis 4 times a day and all the other bits and bobs I do for her and whatever, so I don't really get out too much, but it's lovely when I do see the people I love coming to visit, coming to see. I take little joys and everything. Joy of being out with these 2 Puccios. Look at them. They're so lovely. Pair of snoopers. Lovely. And the sun. Snow yesterday. I had to go out. We took them out for lunch in the snow. So by the time I had to go back to the car and go then back into the pub. We were at the Tiverton Greyhound for lunch. Very nice, by the way. The carvery was delicious. Potatoes so fluffy and crispy on the outside. Yorkshire pudding, delish. So highly recommend. And I've been there for their cheesy chips. Oh my word, they are great. So do consider the Greyhound in Tiverton for a tasty bite, because they're doing from, I think it's Tuesdays through to Sundays, they do like coffee, cakes and all that kind of stuff, and like light snacks, and then you've got the lunchtime menus and things like that. But I have to say, if you want something that's like a little bit more than a cake, go for the cheesy chips. They are awesome. Yes, delish. Had those a few weeks ago after Pete and I took Poppy after her parents' evening, and it was because it was such a good parents' evening, just to sort of celebrate. So well done you. That was great. It was lovely. See, rambling, gone into things, but see, small joys. I just wanted to share this with you. It's beautiful, my gift. Anyway, I'm going to go now because my fingers are getting cold. And I want to just spend some time with my beautiful doggies. Look at them. I can't wait until she's ready to come off lead. Not yet. Anyway, oceans of love out to everybody. Have an amazing week, whatever you're doing. Remember, just take a breath. If something starts bugging you, take a moment, take a breath. Just feel that loving light. And then act with integrity. Okay, oceans of love out to everybody.